Pro pedals are set up with 6 presets, and there are 3 presets and 2 banks. And the idea with morphing is that you have 2 adjacent presets, so presets 1 and 4, and you'd switch back and forth between them by pressing the bank button. So you have these 2 presets which are kind of parallel to each other, and when you connect the expression pedal, you can fade from one to the other, and the LED above the foot switch gives you an indication where you are in that fade. And it's not even really a fade. Fade isn't the right word. It's a morph.
Yes, you can say there's only 12 selector positions on the classic Distortion, but if you use the morph control, you've really got hundreds of more possible selector positions by just sort of freezing the morph. 60% of the way between this and this, then you've got a new sort of sound that's in there. The selector knob adjusts maybe 25 parameters. So as we morph between 2 different positions of the selector knob, each of those 25 parameters moves smoothly from its value for one selector position to the value for the other selector position that you're morphing between. In addition, of course, the knobs on the front, their stored positions you're moving from one to the other.
A lot of the pro guys are always looking for MIDI inputs because a lot of their setups will be completely automated for shows. It responds to program changes, MIDI program changes, so you can recall any of the 6 presets that you have in there, or you can shut the pedal off to put it into bypass. You can also access any of the knob parameters. You can access that with a continuous controller message sent through the MIDI input port, which you could potentially use with this little guy here, right? So you can use your hot hand to take MIDI out of here into there, and then control any one of the parameters with your with the ring, or with any other MIDI controller. You can also control the morphing, which is what is typically controlled by the expression pedal. Any kind of digital input is great on a pedal that's a digital pedal, because it gives you the ability later to do software updates if people want to download new software. If we tweak some things, they can do that. And also, once we get the software going, they'll be able to design a preset on the computer and then download it into the pedal, so people could share presets that way. We had enough room in the processing and in the interface to add a 7-band EQ, and I think it gives you a lot of tonal flexibility, and especially because it's programmable for each preset. You could have the same distortion effect with 3 different EQ settings and get totally different sounds out of it.
It was pretty clear to me that once we decided we were going to put this clean boost in, that we couldn't have any distortion mappings in there. So it was just, there's no distortion curves. And it was obviously going to be possible to turn the gain up so far that you would start getting digital hard clipping. And I thought that would probably sound just really bad. But when you turn it up and you get massive clipping everywhere, I liked it. And other people have also agreed that it's nice. And yet there's just, it doesn't do anything. It's just digital hard clipping. I was totally surprised by that one.